Mm-hmm. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on what time zone you're in or what time you're watching this video. Today we're back with Chris, Webby, and Ren, which is a little unexpected, but honestly, I used to listen to Raw Thoughts a lot. And so this feels like the perfect kind of mixture for these two. I am excited. I hope that you are too. Love you all. Let's jump right in, shall we? Let's go. This feels so supernatural.
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet. Can't save me, y'all. They say I'm lost. I can't even start to count all of the days I've lost. After nights of losing count of all the drinks I bought. Self-medicating just to get the weight all off. Only starts with a shot, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing you in the bathroom, scoring some blows. See, it is what it is, and it's all that I know. But I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way it's been, I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin. I've been sitting here swallowing them, trying to cover them, but I'm stuck with them, struggling, drunk and stumbling, while I'm juggling habits that are both the cause and the cure of my suffering. I know it's becoming a little troubling. Falling by the wayside.
Bro, holy, oh my god, so many amazing things happening right now. One is like Purgatory Pub is such a great name for this feeling of just being stuck. And it's truly a testament of being almost lost in your vice. And you can see all these different vices kind of around the room. And so it's like a metaphor. It's like purgatory is actually a place where you go when you're not in heaven or hell. You're just in nothingness. And that emptiness is the same feeling that you get that leads you to these vices. And he says this baggage I have is like tattoos on my skin. And it's like, yo, when you have that kind of baggage, you feel like everyone can see it. And so staying out of the mindset when you have that much baggage, you're trying to stay numb so you don't feel those eyes on you. And yet the whole time, like, this is all it's basically about, driving yourself into this hole and trying to self-medicate. I really like that line, trying to self-medicate, thinking that this is the solution when it's really just more of the problem. And you dive deeper and deeper into it, hoping it'll get better, but really doing the same thing. When that's what Einstein defined as crazy, is trying to do the same thing and expecting a different outcome. And this is that sensation of just wanting crazy so bad, just wanting that numbness so bad that you literally dive back into your vice over and over again. I wouldn't be surprised if like these vices are if all these scars these people have are like a result of their vices. Like some people who are experiencing extreme mental turmoil, they'll hurt themselves or get into like a car accident or like a motor accident, which kind of looks like what she got into. And the guy at the start with that whole gaping hole in the back of his head, god damn, this is wild. There's so much going on, but I really like the metaphor, and the black and white shots really help carry the almost numbness or neutrality that you would expect in Purgatory. And even as the song came in, it was like a Lone Ranger kind of vibe. I said supernatural earlier because that's like a show that I love. And there's sometimes where you get almost this Desperado vibe to the start of the show. And this is what I feel here is like, except you're feeling like Desperado with his back against the wall and all you've got is yourself. And because you're kind of focusing on yourself, you're going to try to kind of numb all that pain that that you have inside you using these vices. And that's crazy. I love his flow too. That was a really sweet flow. Holy.
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking.
Oh, bro, that looks brutal.
Same old baggie in my pocket. Yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same
it's actually purgatory? Like, it's not just a metaphor? There's our boy.
Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did Ren get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature.
Oh my, I nurtured my nature, bro. He always drops these nuggets. I love that. It's like, yeah, it's a bit of both. He obviously had a family who was very intrinsically in the arts. But beyond that, it's like that nurturing that they did already fostered something that was there internally in him from the beginning. It's natural as well. It's nature. Bro, it's just in Ren's nature to be this goddamn good. I like how he smiles when he approaches too, because he's excited for it.
How did Ren get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior. Reaching for a bottle, thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick tick counting down the minutes till that something in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant. Faded, I get wasted, you get brain dead. Mind so vacant, I'm so faded. All the time, wasted, another line, brain dead. Feeling so vacant, leaving on faded. Complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant. Faded.
Bro, he's hit us with so many schemes I'm just not expecting. And that is the disjointedness of the thoughts that you often have when you're kind of diving deep into your vice. If it's like alcohol or drugs or whatever, and the more you sink into it, the more disjointed your thoughts kind of get. And that's part of the appeal, because you now get to kind of break away from your emotions. But as he's rapping, he kind of embodies that in the style of rapping with the first line. Like the first time he says that line, it makes kind of a little bit of sense on its own, but then you start filling in the gaps of the other thoughts that are going in his head, and then it brings a new perspective with a third kind of reiteration of that line. That is so baller. But he's saying the same thing. Is like, I've been going to my vices to kind of find the solution, but I still keep coming up short and I don't know what to do about it. And that is so heavy, because if you think this is the only solution, you're going to go towards it, but you're going to actually keep digging yourself a deeper grave. And that's literal and metaphorical here. Damn, when he hit that line, bro, my mind lost it. I went back a little further, but I'm sure no one's going to complain. He hasn't touched his drink at all, by the way. Like, he hasn't drank it, sorry.
Counting down the minutes till that something in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. When I'm down on my luck,
oh my god,
wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. I get wasted, you get brain dead. I'm so faded, wasted, another line, brain dead, feeling so vacant, leaving on faded. Complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. Tripping with my back against the wall. Caught inside a rising tide I fall. Taken by the madness of it all.
Bro, I also, geez, there's so, the way the chorus starts rising back up again, it's like that feeling is getting more and more into the back of your head that you need to kind of go do it. That's so cool. But beyond that, I really like that he kind of says, until I revive the disconnect. And that's such a brilliant way to think of it, because like, it is that feeling of wanting to disconnect from the world that leads you to this moment, but it's also disconnecting you from the world that leads you to this moment. And that's such a great double play on that, bro. That's so fire. Oh man, he drank. I was really hoping he was going to
habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no
Hollywood's got me out.
New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
Oh, I got goosebumps, bro. Is that Webby in the car? Oh yeah, bro. Bro, this is so good. Oh my god. So it's like purgatory metaphorically is the feeling of kind of using these vices to get out of that state of being that you feel like you've been in, and kind of numbing yourself to the world. But purgatory literally, because it's what led that they were both stuck in purgatory as Ren learns his lesson as a result of this terrible accident and leaves. Maybe he doesn't even, maybe he comes back, you never know. But what ends up happening is he gets to leave, but Webby, because he was also experienced the same thing, he died for it. And that's what can happen. Or he's stuck in purgatory for it, and that's what can happen. And it's so good. Oh my god. And then I love that this has a bit of color pop to it, and this scene has color to it, because it's like this is back to the real world, away from purgatory where everything is black and white. And the fact that Webby pays the price when Ren doesn't, and Ren gets to walk out the door, that's crazy. But there was also this shot here where like there's a bit of light shining down on them, and it's almost like that when you're in that dark space, this is that light. The vice is that light, an escape from that darkness. And it's literally a metaphor for that. That is so cool. Oh my god. Obviously this is a very heavy song, but damn, did they take this and just hit the floor running. This whole thing was amazing. Conceptually, lyrically, even the sound of it. I really like this like desperado beat with like this like build up at the into every chorus, and then at the end it's just like this explosion down, oh, it's so good, man. And it's because that's the moment of realization of, holy, this is where it's taken us to this point. And that makes sense why everyone in that bar was so injured and hurt. It was because it's the result of them diving deeper and deeper into these vices. And it's hard because you don't feel like you know where to go when you're in that moment. You feel like you're kind of doing the best you can, but you're unintentionally hurting yourself by not seeking out others for help. And by diving more and more into the vice, it helps neutralize that feeling of the darkness. But in that same sense, it helps to push away all the light too. And that's literally what they're trying to show here in this purgatory aspect. What a brilliant song, a brilliant track. Honestly, brilliant video. I really enjoyed that. Awesome altogether. Not what did we expect? Did we expect anything different from these two? They're amazing. But oh, hats off to these guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I hope that you enjoyed. I really did. I love this song a lot. Wow, this is really good. I hope that your week is better than your day, your month is better than your week, and your year is better than your month. Love you all, and I will see you on the next one.